You got don't do that now. I'm, I'm, I'm telling you. Technically, we low key dating on Wednesday. I don't know if you noticed. Like we low key. You are beyond amazing to me.
Oh,
Beyond.
thank you.
How do you feel about the new season? Because this, I feel like I'm a fan of the show. Been watching from day one. I feel like where y'all left off and where y'all beginning, like this is the breaking or the tipping point for the entire family. How do you feel about the new season?
I think a great season. I think it's our best season yet for multiple reasons. I think story wise, we really ramp it up. I don't know how the writers are able to ramp it up like they do, but I was blown away. And then, it took us about a year to shoot the entire season, with one very long break. I think we were in the middle of episode 4 when
Mhm.
we got shut down. And then right before the Christmas holiday, we got shut down again because of COVID. So I think kudos to the entire cast and crew who not only was able to keep the show going, story wise. I mean, because when we came back from that first hiatus, it was 6 months almost, and so much had happened, and everybody was different. The world was different, So not only were we able to keep it going, but we were able to keep each other motivated and lifted up and inspired and fired up,
Right.
um, and keep each other living in the truth of the story, the intention of the story, and of the moment in the world. So I'm really proud of us. I have to say.
I'm gonna tell you something about your character that I don't think people either pay attention to or they miss. Louis got a short fuse. Like
Yeah.
it's real short fuse. Like, how do you get there? Or is that a part of you?
Mm, it depends on who you ask. I think my sister would say that that's a part of me. My husband might say that too. But I think that I just try to really keep in mind um, what Louie is trying to do. And I think Louie, first of all, I think she's very sensitive, and she has had to create for herself an extremely tough skin and a tough shell. And I think because of that, it's like backing somebody in a corner. And I don't think it takes long for Louie to feel like she's in a corner.
Mm,
And because of all the things that she's had to survive in her life, when she's in that corner, she's gonna come out kicking and screaming and biting and pinching and got bricks in her hand, like whatever she needs to do to stay alive. And I think that, we all do that. We all are trying to survive. And when your survival is being threatened, then, we do things and even unconsciously things start to happen.
right.
So yeah, I think she just she's in the corner a lot.
During the filming and
Thank you.
with John not being able to be there, was there anything that you just missed overall?
I think we all miss John. That's a huge thing, when certain things happen and you're used to John being there and saying a certain thing. Like I was very uh conscious of being in my power, because
Okay.
that is one thing that John used to always say to me. He'd be like, "Where that Detroit at?" And I and I said this a lot in years prior. Like I used to be like, "Why you keep saying that, man?" But it took me a while. But once it hit me, oh, he's trying to tell me to stand in my power. Like, don't chicken out from whatever the situation is. So this season, I was very intentional and wanting to make sure that I honored that. And in that intention, John was very much. He was just very present in the moment. And so I missed him, but I also was like, yeah, thank you, John. Like your energy is still here.
What do you want people to take from your character?
Mm, my character this season. I just want people to roll with Louie. You know, I know a lot of people roll with Louie in general, but I really want you to roll with her, and because she's not mean or lethal for no reason. You know, Louie, she is very loyal. She really wants her family to thrive. I really want people to feel into that. I really want people to understand how, you know, she is the boss at the beginning of season 4. She is the boss. And I want you to think back to where Louie started and how big of a change she experienced, you know,
Mm,
and if you can imagine how she got to season 1, episode 1, where we meet Louie, what
mhm.
she must have been going through to be in that place and to now have fought so hard to be trusted with this amount of power and responsibility that Franklin has given her. And now take that into the season. I
Got
think
you.
you'll be able to feel her.
Well, thank you so much for your time, your energy. I love you, and then I love the character.
You're right.
I cannot wait to run into you again. But thank you so much.
Thank you. This was amazing. It's good to see you again.